Welcome to Ancient Archives, where we uncover the stories that shaped our world. Classical building today, we're diving into one of the most legendary tales of all time, the Trojan War. This epic story of love, betrayal, and tragedy has captivated audiences for thousands of years, immortalized by the blind poet Homer in his works, the Iliad and the Odyssey. But what really happened during the Trojan War? Who were the heroes, the villains, and the gods who shaped this ancient conflict? In this video, we'll explore the origins of the war, the key players, and the dramatic events that led to the fall of Troy. So, grab a seat and let's journey back to the age of heroes and gods. Long ago, in an age when myths and monsters walked the earth, the powerful kingdom of Troy stood across the sea from the great city-states of Athens and Sparta. Troy was a city of prosperity and pride, ruled by King Priam and Queen Hecuba. Its towering walls were said to be unbreakable, built by the hands of the gods themselves. Among Priam's many children, Prince Hector stood out as Troy's greatest warrior, noble, brave, and fiercely loyal to his family and homeland. Not all of Priam's children were as fortunate. Cassandra, Hector's sister, was cursed with the gift of prophecy. Once admired by the god Apollo, she was granted the ability to foresee the future. But when she rejected his advances, Apollo cursed her so that no one would ever believe her visions. This curse would play a tragic role in the events to come. Then there was Paris, the youngest prince, raised far from the royal court. Before his birth, Queen Hecuba received a prophecy that her unborn son would bring about the downfall of Troy. Unable to harm the child herself, she entrusted a shepherd to carry out the deed. But the shepherd, moved by compassion, chose to raise Paris in secret, a decision that would alter the course of history. Meanwhile, across the sea in Sparta, another fateful event was unfolding. Helen, the daughter of Zeus and Queen Leda, was renowned as the most beautiful woman in the world. When Helen came of age, suitors from across Greece vied for her hand in marriage. Among them were the greatest warriors and princes of the age, including Odysseus of Ithaca, Agamemnon of Mycenae, and Ajax of Salamis. Helen chose Menelaus, the prince of Mycenae, and the two became the rulers of Sparta. But this choice would soon spark a war that would engulf the ancient world. On Mount Olympus, the sea goddess Thetis and the mortal king Peleus were celebrating their union. All the gods and heroes were invited except for Eris, the goddess of discord. Enraged by her exclusion, Eris arrived uninvited, bearing a golden apple inscribed with the words, "To the fairest." She tossed the apple among the goddesses, sparking a rivalry between Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite, each claiming the title of the most beautiful. Unable to resolve the dispute, Zeus tasked a mortal with the decision, Eris, the exiled prince of Troy, now living as a shepherd. The three goddesses approached him, each offering a bribe. Hera promised power and dominion, Athena offered unmatched skill in battle, but Aphrodite's offer was irresistible. She vowed to give him the love of the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen of Sparta. Eris awarded the apple to Aphrodite, setting in motion a chain of events that would lead to war. Paris traveled to Sparta, where Aphrodite's magic caused Helen to fall in love with him. Defying the Spartan guards, Paris fled with Helen to Troy, igniting the fury of Menelaus. Enraged, Menelaus called upon the suitors who had sworn the oath to defend his marriage. Thus began the gathering of the greatest warriors of Greece, united under the banner of Agamemnon, Menelaus's brother and the most powerful king of the age. The Greeks, known as the Achaeans, assembled a mighty fleet. Among them were legendary figures like Odysseus, the cunning king of Ithaca, Nestor, the wise ruler of Pylos, and Achilles, the greatest warrior of all, whose invincibility was marred only by his vulnerable heel. 9 long years, the Greeks besieged Troy, but the city's impenetrable walls held firm. The turning point came with the death of Hector, Troy's greatest defender, at the hands of Achilles. But Achilles' triumph was short-lived. Paris, guided by Apollo, struck him with a poison arrow in his heel, ending the life of Greece's mightiest warrior. With both sides exhausted, Odysseus devised a plan to end the war. The Greeks constructed a massive wooden horse, hiding their finest warriors within. Presenting it as a gift, they tricked the Trojans into bringing the horse inside their walls. That night, the hidden Greeks emerged, opening the gates for their army. Troy fell in a night of fire and blood, its people slaughtered or enslaved. The war's aftermath was no less tragic. Agamemnon was murdered by his wife, Clytemnestra, in revenge for sacrificing their daughter. Helen returned to Sparta with Menelaus, while Odysseus embarked on a perilous journey home, facing monsters and gods in the epic tale known as the Odyssey. The Trojan War remains one of the most enduring stories in Western literature. It's a tale of love, betrayal, and the devastating cost of war, a story that continues to echo through the ages. And there you have it, the epic tale of the Trojan War, a story that has captivated humanity for thousands of years. Classical building from the love of Paris and Helen to the heroism of Hector and Achilles, this ancient conflict is a timeless reminder of the power of storytelling. What do you think of the Trojan War? Was it a tale of love, a tragedy, or something more? Let us know in the comments below. We're always looking to create content that you love, so tell us, what other ancient stories or legends do you want us to explore next? Share your suggestions in the comments, we read every one. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.